All right, here we are back again. I'm going to review vocab with you and then we'll read our short story for this week. So, some questions on our vocab. How can two people settle an argument peacefully? I bet some of you might be having some troubles with this with your siblings while we're home. Yeah, maybe let the other person go first, apologize, let one person talk at a time. All those would be ways to talk peacefully. Could you sail a ship on a stream? Why or why not? Now, toy ship, maybe, but if it was an actual ship, no, because streams are way too small. Wouldn't be able to fit a boat on there. Why might you see, what might you see tumbling down the street on a windy day? Maybe somebody's homework, maybe branches or trash that people haven't thrown away. Lots of things could be tumbling. Tell what you do when your hair gets tangled. Hopefully not cut it out. So maybe you use some detangling spray, maybe you have mom or dad help, little pieces at a time until it's all undone. Having tangled hair is no fun though. One time I got a race car stuck in my hair. I was laying on the floor and my brother, when I was younger, ran over it with a toy car and the tire got all wrapped up in my hair. That was not fun. What's another way to say I flung a stick into the water? What could you say instead of that? Maybe I threw, I tossed, I chucked. Any of those words would work. Those would be synonyms for flung. If a friend helped you clean your desk, what could you do to show gratitude? So what does gratitude mean? Yeah, gratitude means that you're thankful for something. So you could say thank you. Maybe you could do something nice back to them, leave them a nice note. Tell about a time you found out about something through word of mouth. What does that mean? Yeah, that just means people are saying something and then it keeps spreading. Kind of sometimes like rumors. Maybe you say something and then somebody else says it and it just keeps spreading. So word of mouth is just using our mouth to send a message. What would it feel like to stand close to a fire that blazed? So if you've ever had a campfire or stood beside a fire that was burning, yeah, it's really hot. Might warm you up, but if you get too close, sometimes you have to back up because you're getting way too warm. What animals are swift? So remember, swift means fast. So I'm thinking of a cheetah, a horse. Sometimes dogs can be really swift. Lots of animals are really fast. Ostriches, actually, if you didn't know, ostriches are actually really fast animals. What can you do to reuse an empty cereal box? Maybe use it for a craft. Maybe you keep things in there. Maybe you just recycle them. Okay. What kind of aid could you give to someone who fell on the playground? So this kind of goes with our health unit we did last time, like first aid. Somebody just fell on the playground. Yeah, maybe you have a clean napkin or tissue. You could give that to them to put over if they're bleeding. Get a teacher if you have a Band-Aid. Maybe pour some water over it to help it feel better. So all those would be types of aid. Good. All right, so we are going to read our short story for this week. And if you're in your book, this is going to be 336. And this is a traditional tale, which is pretty similar to a folk tale. So it says there's going to be a moral of the story, which just means what somebody learns at the end of the story. So this one is called The Lion and the Mouse. Once a lion was sleeping peacefully in the grass. Then a mouse ran up his tail. The lion woke up. He grabbed the mouse and flung it. The mouse went tumbling across the ground. Please don't eat me, the mouse cried. I promise that I will help you one day if you let me go. You help me, the lion laughed. I will let you go because you are so funny. Later, the lion was having a drink at a stream. He saw that a campfire blazed across the way. The campfire was empty. Hunters must be near, he said. Just then, a net fell on him. The lion was tangled in it. He roared with all his might. Suddenly, the mouse appeared. I will get you out in no time. The swift mouse nibbled at the net, and soon the lion was free. I didn't believe you could help me, said the lion. You saved my life. It was simply my turn to help you, said the mouse. Okay, so what would the moral of this story be? What do you think? Yeah, nobody's ever too little to do something. The lion thought that since he was such a big animal and so strong and powerful, that this tiny little mouse wouldn't be able to do anything to help him. But in the end of the story, the mouse ended up helping him by nibbling the net that would have probably had the lion be killed if the hunters had come and caught him in the net. So we have to make sure that even though sometimes people or things are little or they look like they maybe can't do big things, that we shouldn't underestimate them, because everybody has special skills and there are different times when different skills are needed. So we all need to be thankful that we are good at different things so we can help each other out. Okay? All right, so that is our short story for this week. So if you want, you can either listen to the stories again or maybe read by yourself another time this week to make sure that you are ready for your test on Friday. Thanks.